Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Javi here.
What up, Gustavo?
Yep. Episode 25. Let's get it. That's a whole quarter of 100, or 25%, or 1.4, however you want to look at it. Honestly, look at it all whole different types of ways. But 25 top cities in the U.S. to be visited. I'm gonna tell you them right now, just because I was looking at it. I was like, man, 25 episodes.
You're about to go down all 25.
Yeah, just real quick. It's top 25 most popular places to travel in the U.S. and it's by TripAdvisor. You heard of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I looked at it and I was like, I don't know if I agree, but I just want to share it with you because I saw it and I was like, I wonder if you or other people would agree. All right. 25. Austin, Texas. San Antonio, Texas. Los Angeles, California. Nashville, Tennessee. St. Augustine, Florida. Lahaina, Hawaii. Portland, Oregon. Orlando, Florida. Savannah, Georgia. Boston, Massachusetts. Branson, Missouri. That's 15. 14 is Miami. 13, Honolulu. Sedona, Arizona. St. Louis, Missouri. San Diego, California. Palm Springs, California. New Orleans, that's at 8. Washington, D.C. San Francisco. And then Seattle, that's 5. So top 5 is Seattle, Las Vegas, Charleston, South Carolina coming at number 3. Chicago, Illinois, number 2. And then number 1 is New York.
I think one's probably the only one that makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, I don't know, I gotta share. But I would say top 2 because Chicago is a really big city.
Yeah.
And I was surprised about number 3, Charleston. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Charleston, number 3, most visited? I don't know.
Was the list most visited or most?
I mean, it was TripAdvisor. It was the most popular travel destination.
Yeah, so I mean,
In
it's
the US.
subjective either way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Hobby here got me sick. So yeah.
You got himself sick.
Nah, but I'm feeling better than I was the past few days. But I sound pretty bad, especially listening to the mic right now.
Yeah.
It sounds
like-
pretty bad.
Yeah, like heavy, like thick.
Yeah. So you seen SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried?
Yep.
He got released on a $250 million bail, which is crazy.
That's
Because
crazy.
it's even crazier when you consider the fact that he was doing interviews and he said he didn't even have, or he only had $100,000 to his name,
Yep.
right? And then you look at his parents, and they're both what? Just Stanford law professors, I believe is what they are.
They're lawyers.
Well, currently they're professors. I mean, they may be lawyers as well, or consultants or something like that. But regardless, I mean, being professors and lawyers, I mean, even in your lifetime, two people doing the same profession, you think they're gonna get $250 million? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of
money. For lawyers to get, and I mean that's a lot.
We're talking about here,
and that's just to give up
quarter of 100
for
episodes.
bond.
That's like a quarter of $1 billion. Like we were all saying last episode, like 1 million is 11 days, whereas 1 billion is 31 in terms of like seconds. So like they came up with that much money, like you're saying, yeah, it's a lot of money just to free them. Now they have to go through all the legal fees.
Yeah, I mean, well,
So
I mean,
that's like
they're
a
their
lot of-
own. They're lawyers. They probably won't represent him anyway, though, just because it might be difficult to do that. But they might be on the team or something. Advisors. I
Yeah,
don't
how
know.
much money did he actually lose again? It was over $1 billion, right?
Oh, easily.
That apparently he lost.
Easily.
You know the
and the thing
the
too,
government be tripping too.
the thing is, I mean, that 250 mil, they're gonna get it back, assuming
Yeah.
he doesn't flee the country. If he flees the country, I think usually with bail money, it's gone. The government or whoever takes it.
Yeah, I saw this thing the other day about how it was like a meme. It was saying like Sam Bankman-Fried, how he lost like $1 billion, and then it was below it was like Cash App. You had like anything over $600 you receive, you pay taxes on it, and then above it because the middle was on the other one, but above it was how like the Pentagon supposedly can't find like over $1 trillion, a few $1 trillion.
For what?
Yeah, for it was like money that the government is supposed to have in certain like areas.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff about spending and contracts, stuff like that. I remember watching something on like 60 Minutes or something many years ago, and it was I don't know, it was some contractor, and they were billing out the government maybe hundreds of $1,000s for like a bolt, essentially. Like someone they
Yeah.
weren't being
Oh
properly
yeah, I
checked.
seen that. Yeah.
It was a long time ago, and they were doing it for a few years. I want to say maybe
That's like the
maybe months,
department,
but
the military and stuff, right?
say again.
Regarding like the military, they were charging them excessive amount of money
Well, it was
for like equipment.
it was a contractor, I believe,
Yeah.
who was like they were in charge of like billing for certain equipment or something along those lines, and then someone finally realized they were billing out excessive amounts of money for things that were like cents on the dollar type stuff.
Yeah, the government really, they come up with all this money all the time from Indian everywhere. Like it's crazy how, like I was driving past this sign the other day, and this Mega Million sign it was already back up at like $600 million right now. I think like
Is it?
400, like 500 around there. Yeah, 500 or 600
I haven't checked.
million. I was like, the lottery always going on.
Yeah, it's never
Like how many
stopping.
times in the past year has it actually gone like above 750 million?
About
I don't know.
750, probably not that many. Probably just a once or twice, maybe.
I don't know.
Over like 100, probably a lot.
Oh.
200, a good bit too.
Yeah, like every other, at least once, at least 2 times, 2 weeks out of the month. You know, it's going to that.
I don't know about that many, but maybe.
Yeah, shit, I don't know.
Because it's like what, twice a week? So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But also, so his girlfriend, I don't know if it was his alleged girlfriend, or it was his girlfriend, but the chief executive for Alameda
Oh, yeah,
or whatever, the crypto hedge fund,
Yeah, I know you're
that was like
what's her name?
they were with FTX in a way. I don't know if they were like a subsidiary or something. Either way, they were basically like this.
Yeah,
Um,
they were partners.
she was charged with fraud in addition to the founder of FTX, or I don't know if he was the founder or co-founder. What I was reading, it said founder, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He also got charged with fraud. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there already. There's a lot of documents. There's a lot of redacted stuff there too, I guess, because they're obviously still waiting to charge SBF, but
Caroline.
yeah, Caroline Ellison.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the other guy, I don't remember his name, but
yeah,
yeah, I mean, they got a lot of shit coming.
a lot of coming their way. Hopefully, they actually get persecuted for real for what they
Persecuted?
Yeah,
Prosecuted?
both.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I meant persecuted in terms of like they get what's given to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What they did.
Yeah. We got to throw some rocks at them, like stone them and stuff. Stone them to death.
Yeah, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, people be getting out of line. Like what I don't say what the government allows, like for one side and not the other. You know, and in terms of like if you're in the loop or not, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't even know if they're actually gonna get in trouble at all. Like this guy's
No, they're
gonna-
definitely getting in trouble.
like no jail time.
I feel like he's gonna,
he's already out.
and or flee the country. Obviously, he would flee first, and then maybe that would happen.
Like
but,
go someplace where he can't get extradited.
yeah, but I'm saying he might.
Where would you
know,
go? If
so-
I'd be think about it. If you was American, he's American, right?
I don't know. I have no clue. Like what?
Well, let's say he's American.
He is American.
All right, that's what I just said. You said you don't know he's American.
No, I would say I don't know about where I would go.
Okay, you don't know where you would go.
Yeah,
All right, think about
'Cause
from your
I
perspective.
don't know the list.
Out of
I
all
don't know.
the countries in the world, like
Well, first of
what
all,
place you want to go to hide?
I would never be in a situation where I'm like facing
Of course, I'm just
extradition
hypothetically.
or like being
Neither would I.
arrested on a federal level
Yeah, I know, but hypothetically.
or even on a local level, city,
yeah.
state level, any level at all. But I wouldn't go anywhere. Like I said, I wouldn't be in that situation.
No
But I don't-
imagination.
I
Where's
don't
your
know.
imagination?
The
Take a while
moon.
ago?
I'll go. I'd make
No,
it.
you
I'd
can't-
make.
no one's ever been to the moon, so you can't
I'll-
go there.
People have to go there. I would build. I would build a.
You're funny, boy. Do you believe in the moon landing? Didn't you believe that?
Anyways, yeah, I'd build a imagination. I'd build a spaceship,
Uh huh.
and I'd go to the moon, and they would
Okay.
never extradite me.
No, they wouldn't.
Who would do it?
Ain't no one gonna get you.
Exactly. What would they do? How would they get me?
They're not. So you're just gonna
That's
be
what
there
I'm
chilling.
saying.
So you're not gonna go to any of those top 25 cities, most popular cities to visit.
There's no
you
extra.
go on the moon.
There's no. You're not getting extradited. You're already in the States.
Yeah, but have you been in any of those 25?
Probably.
Let's see how many of the 25 you've
I'm
been to.
not going through that whole list. I say 0. I've been to
Stop
0. I don't think
playing.
I've been to any of those.
Stop playing.
No.
Yeah, just,
Actually, I've been in New Orleans. I've been
I
in
know
New
you.
Orleans.
All right, so that's one.
And I was there for Mardi Gras.
All right, you keep count. You didn't go to Austin.
No. Let me see. I'll do a quick skim. I'm not about to go through the whole thing. I'm gonna go fast like this.
All right.
Let me look. Ready?
Yep. What are you talking about? I'm gonna tell you about our daily sponsor. Okay.
Me. I'm the daily sponsor.
Daily sponsor.
Come on, talk about me.
Hey, all right. We gonna get some sponsors.
I don't think
here.
I've been to Nashville, but I feel like you have.
You-
St.
I think you have.
Augustine?
We went on a family
I
vacation.
feel like
there.
I was. No, we haven't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't
Some-
think we
we went to a
have.
few
St.
places in
Augustine, I
Tennessee.
feel like I have, but I don't know either.
Hmm.
Orlando. We've been to Orlando a few
Yeah.
times. It's all right.
How many you got so far?
Savannah, Georgia. I wasn't keeping count. All right, let me actually keep count.
Bro, what the fudge?
I'm gonna do for sure because I don't know.
Yeah,
you know.
bear with us, guys. If you guys are driving down the
Nashville.
road,
I don't think we've been to
listening to us.
Nashville, so I won't count that one because I'm not
You
sure.
guys
St.
are watching
Augustine, I
our-
think, but not sure.
are watching our live stream.
Orlando
You
is
guys
no
on the
live.
phone.
Orlando's 1. Savannah, Boston, Miami. New Orleans. Let's see, that's 5. 5. Yeah, that's it. 5. 5 of the 25.
You been to?
Yeah. He's beating me. You've been down to like 10 probably, but yeah,
That's straight.
I guess. Anyways,
Those.
I don't know. I
five.
don't even know the countries that you cannot be extradited from. Just because you don't have that country doesn't have an extradition agreement with the U.S. doesn't mean you cannot get extradited. They can still extradite your ass.
Yeah.
They have to like come to some agreement, but yeah, it can happen.
Well, I think I would probably go to somewhere and I think I'll probably go to Japan.
Oh my God, you would not make it there.
That's why I'm gonna stand out.
They would catch you at the airport for something like that.
No, I'll be out quick. Okay.
No. First of all, if you're like for like SBF, I think the agreements
Okay,
are something along the
on
lines
his
of
level,
he can't
yeah.
go to he can't leave California. He has to stay at his parents' home in California, right? So as soon as they see, oh, this man's like at the airport at LAX or wherever, the police are getting there. The feds are on his ass. He's
Yeah.
arrested. You know, so something like that. Like, I mean, you're definitely.
Yeah, he did get released like on $250 million. Like you said, like it's a lot more.
I think it's
stricter.
like one of the highest bails ever in the States.
That's crazy.
One of. I
$250
think it's definitely in
million.
the top 5.
$250 million just to get this man out.
When he apparently had no money. So yeah, I don't know. It's wild. And apparently a lot of the government donations he did, they're
What do you
saying they're
think is
going to give
going
it
on with
back.
the stock market and the crypto? You think, because really technically the next Bitcoin halving is 2 years away from now,
2 years or about a year and a half.
about a year and a half too.
Yeah.
So, I
I mean, I don't
you
know.
told me before that
The market moves in
before-
cycles, so I mean,
yeah, moving in cycles.
we're just at the bottom of the cycle. We're
think we're at the
we're
bottom
at,
right
we're at
now?
a negative. We're at a bad time in the cycle.
You think so?
I mean,
I think
everything's
it's
down.
Good time. It's a good time to you buy.
It's a good time to buy, but if you bought, beginning of this year,
Yeah,
you're
but you mean you got to keep buying.
getting,
You got to keep buying. I mean, if you,
I
because like you
guess.
said, it goes in cycles. I don't know if you've been in the cycle long enough, then you just know. Or it could because that cycle resets. That's why.
So I mean, if you think about it, the whole FTX thing is pretty bad, right? For crypto in general, kind of long term, it shouldn't really cause any issues, but on the short term, it's definitely not a good thing. But I think if you look at the scale of FTX and the amount of money that was lost, I don't think, again, I haven't refreshed on this, and I mean, I didn't know we were going to talk about. Anyways,
Talk about what?
this specific. Anyway, what was it? 2011 or 12. I cannot remember the name. I don't know if it was a Bitcoin only exchange, but they like customers lost all their money. Like someone, I don't know if it was like
I
an
heard about
insider
this.
stole them. Oh, it was Mount Gox. That's what it is. Look it up.
Yeah.
I think the amount of money, especially in today's terms, is like a lot higher. Like the Bitcoin then obviously was a lot lower, but I think even like just in terms of the monetary value then compared to now, I think it was higher.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure, so check out it.
So it
But
was based on the exchange.
but basically
and
what I'm
people
getting
were on
at
it.
is like crypto didn't fail because of that, and it could have very well have, but it didn't.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fine with this too.
Oh yeah. Honestly, what I feel is like this happened like near the bottom to try to shake people out. Like people right now who did buy at the top, they're probably like, ah, like really like damn, you know, like right now it's this part of the cycle. You just got to buy high, buy low, buy, and then
I can't really imagine like buying something at a
and holding
peak
that thing.
and selling it at the bottom.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I mean, I know, but then again, the people who are doing that are buying the good stuff to begin with. They're not buying like stuff that has a future. You know what I mean? They're buying stuff that like
Mm-hmm.
is essentially a gamble. I mean, if you're really into crypto and you've researched it and you see like what it can hold, it makes sense. I mean, and there's definitely a future. I just bit my tongue. And there's definitely a future for it. So yeah, I mean, but like again, there's like I think over 3,000 different currencies, and that's no way that can happen. Like it's
No.
way too many. So a lot of stuff has to die. And I mean, in a off of a percentage, that means less than 1% is actually like a good project.
Like basically tokens or coins. They're coins that have, what's the word? I just had it on my tip of my tongue. Like, damn, I really just lost the word I was thinking of. Oh yeah, utility. That's the word.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've watched. I mentioned this guy a few episodes ago. His name's CoffeeZilla. You need to look. I'll show you some of his videos. He talked about SBF. He does a lot of like scammer type stuff. He talks a lot on crypto and influencers and doing rug pulls, which essentially is like they promote a project. They say, oh, it's going to do this, and that, and then they just dip out on the project, right? But he's like really formal about it. And he like does his research really well. What are you laughing about?
I actually just thought about something real quick. What do these right here do again?
They're just different. They're different sounds. Why?
Okay, because I was thinking like episode 25. Like maybe sometimes like I'm gonna start using this basically.
These are just voice changers. Like, what were you saying? Anyways, no.
That's too difficult.
You remember what you were saying though?
I may have.
All right, can you go on with that thought?
What was I saying?
I don't know. I don't know what you were saying because I was thinking about this.
Oh, the guy. Yeah, so he actually is making videos right now. He's had 2 come out about Logan Paul. He had something called Crypto Zoos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently a lot of people lost money, right? Because they believed it. Because Logan Paul is such an honest person and he's going to help you make money, right? No. I was watching the video and I'm like, it's really difficult to understand how stupid some people are. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. Like I just cannot grasp the like what they're thinking when they
Like
when
how
they
silly a
put
scam
money.
is.
Yeah, like how do you fall for some scams? Like I can understand like if you're targeted, right? So like you have people like old people, right, who don't know much about, common stuff, right? You getting called, oh, you owe this on your account's locked, send us
your
this
Amazon
money or something
account,
weird. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of inexcusable. But you as like a younger person, you shouldn't fall for like stuff like that. That's really silly. But yeah, essentially like for this thing, for the Logan Paul stuff, the Crypto Zoo, it's like you buy an egg and the egg would hatch into some animal, and then you can mate it with another egg that was hatched, and it morphs into this other animal that's like a elephant with the snake nose or something really silly, and then you can get money off of that, right? Like you hold X amount and it'll appreciate over a certain point
That
in
was
time
real. This is
based
real
off of
telling me?
like just yields or whatever.
That's
what?
crazy.
Yeah. Anyways,
No, I'm being for
It
real.
was
like,
just
people-
dumb. Like it was just so. It just didn't make any sense. It was just done so cheaply, and yeah, I don't know. It's just really silly how people fall for stuff like that.
That's crazy. So they had to buy. Essentially, they basically had to buy a farm animal,
Something like that.
and they had to made it with like another one they bought, or like with somebody else.
Something
so where's
something
it-
along those lines.
Honestly, just hearing it just now, that's why looking at you weird because I was like, ain't no way this is a true story.
Please watch. You have to watch
people,
the video.
People were actually like investing in that. That's wild.
Yeah, but the thing is, they were investing into the project before it was even like out, right? So they
That's
were doing this
crazy.
on like just Logan Paul saying, "Yeah, we're doing this." Da 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 da.
You know, it's funny you bring him up because last episode,
I think we talked about him.
we talked about him, and afterwards I was thinking about it. I was like, man, honestly, like the way that I react a little bit, maybe it was a little too much.
Nah, it's not.
But sometimes, like, I mean, people are going to express themselves no matter what, and that's what I did technically. But looking back on it, like I said what I said, but I mean, some people just aren't on the same wavelength as you. You know what I'm saying? And you should just let them do them, and you just gotta, put more out there, like positive energy, to like outbalance theirs type stuff. And that's what I was thinking afterwards, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna do that. Forget about it.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, man. I was thinking the other day, is he actually hurt? Because I remember he got hurt with his knee.
Yeah, they were saying. I mean, I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
I don't keep up with them like that. Only if it's someone like something big like this CoffeeZilla thing is going on. Yeah, I'll see it, but I don't like actively look into him or his brother
Yeah.
or anyone at all for that matter.
I
Like,
look into the boxing sometimes, like MMA, and every once in a while, like he like, cause Jake, he promotes like boxing and whatnot.
yeah.
And every once in a while I come across him and I look at his stuff, but I don't look at Logan like that. So I
So
don't know.
I don't think we've recorded since the World Cup final, so we haven't
Hey.
even talked about it.
2022 World Cup final, Argentina versus who?
France
France. Argentina versus France. What was the score? 3-3.
tie 3-3.
Went to overtime. Man.
Well, it was not 3-3 when it went into overtime, but yeah,
Yeah,
right. It was 2.
It was 2-2. Cause
and then it was,
man,
and then it ended up being 3-3.
how much you want to break this game down right here?
I mean, we're at 22 minutes in, so I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, all right, we're just gonna.
You can break it down. I'll listen.
Nah, you'll jump in.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So, yep. World Cup final. Argentina played against France.
Probably should have talked about this at the beginning.
We should have, but
I completely
I'm
forgot.
kind of glad we left it like this because we can talk about it and then I'll talk about something else at the end. But yeah, went to PKs. Argentina won it on PKs. Game kicked off at 10 o'clock in the morning. Apparently, it was a really late game in Qatar. I don't know exactly what time it was there.
It's not that late. They had games at 2:00 in the group stages.
Yeah, I know. They did. Those are the 5 a.m. games then, right? So move it to 10. So it could have been like a 5 o'clock. I don't know exactly what. Look it up real quick what time it was. Here.
Qatar time right now.
Okay.
So it's Doha. It's 11:19 p.m.
Okay.
So
they
and
played
it's
at
3:19. So it would have been 10:19 at 2. So 10 o'clock at 2.
10 o'clock.
10 at night at 2.
But
So it wasn't that
but it
late.
kicked off at 10 a.m.
Correct. So it's 4
Okay.
hours. So it would have been 6.
Yeah, so it's only reason why I said that brought up because my dad was like, "Oh, it's a really late game. It's the latest game ever in World Cup history." And I was thinking, like, is it really? But they say because World Cups are only hosted in North America, South America, and then Europe. That's it. Nowhere else. This is
Mhm.
the first one outside of those three.
Apparently,
Continents.
Saudi Arabia's trying to make a bid for 2020. What year are we? 24.
2026 would be
The North
after,
America.
2030 would be somebody new. Is
Correct.
that the one?
Yes.
Okay, Saudi Arabia.
I think it was Saudi Arabia.
Before I tell you more about the World Cup final, Ronaldo actually just got an offer from a Saudi Arabian team.
I thought he did during the World Cup.
No, he didn't. He got an offer.
Oh,
There's another offer for I think it's another team,
yeah.
and it's for 7 years. That's crazy. 7 years, and he gets 170 million a year.
I don't
that's
know, but to live over
crazy.
there, I mean, it might be all right to live over there. I'm not used to.
I mean, you
I
still get
just-
your holidays. You know what I'm saying? You just go work.
I feel like it's just all. When I say live over there, I mean like it's just all sun all the time, all year.
Yeah.
I feel like I could be completely mistaken, but
It could be like, I mean, some parts of Alaska like that. Yeah, it varies all around the world. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. World Cup, Argentina, saying it again and again, okay, and again. But here we go. Last time saying it. It was a crazy game. It was wild. One of the best games ever. If you watched a soccer game in your life, and you watched this one, you knew it was probably one of the best ever. If you watched a soccer game for your first time, this one right here, this
It's
particular
basically
game,
as good as it gets.
this is as good as it gets. From this, if you watch another game, like if you watch particularly, I was telling
I
somebody
mean,
the other day,
it could be better.
It could be better.
but that's more like a never happening type like situation. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, it could get better. Maybe next World Cup, something crazy. But the way that it happened and who it happened for to an extent is wild.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that lined up to make it such a hype game, right? You have France winning first back to back in like I think since
the 1950s,
something crazy,
when
right?
Brazil won it back with Pele 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and then you have obviously Argentina's third and
Mhm.
first in like 20, 30 plus years, right? And Messi's first,
Yep.
right?
Like Lionel Messi won his first World Cup.
So you have all those before even coming into the game, right? And then the comeback, and then the tie, and then the comeback again,
Like-
and then going to PKs, and then saves and PKs. Like there's just a lot of stuff as far as just the game aspect, not even putting into terms like the cultural
Yeah.
aspect of it.
So if you watch it, it's 2 45-minute halves. At halftime, it was 1-0 to Argentina. And then second half, minute, I think it was like 70, Messi scored a penalty. No.
No, it wasn't a penalty.
It was that kid, that play, right?
No, they had two going into half.
It was 2 going to half?
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. It was 2 going
The
to
first
half.
one was Di Maria.
Yep, Demir the penalty.
Or was it?
Messi took the penalty. Demir got fouled. Yep. The second one was that play with Messi assisted. It was one touch.
And Di Maria scored.
And Di Maria scored.
Yes.
Yep. And then halftime, Di Maria came off. Di Maria is a legend. Like honestly, he's been there since the World Cup 2014. Like I was actually watching a video of Messi's reaction, and then they were showing Di Maria's reaction.
Was it only 20? He wasn't
They
there.
both fell to their knees.
Yeah.
Everybody else was just running around wild. Like
That's how I feel like that's how I would have reacted
You're
if
like,
I was them.
whoa. But dang, what were we saying exactly?
The scores.
Oh yeah, halftime, 2-0. Second half, the
80th minute.
80th minute,
Around there.
Mbappe
80th.
scores on a penalty. All right, so it scores 2-1. There's 9 minutes left to play in the game. If no one scores, then Argentina win. Literally 1 minute later, Mbappe scored. Crazy goal, great goal, honestly.
The volley.
Yeah, the volley.
Yeah.
So it was 2-2. Regular time ended. That's 2 4-minute halves. That's regular game.
In addition time, like 9 minutes or something.
Yeah.
8 minutes, I think it was.
And then extra time, like I think it was 10.
It was something around
Yeah, something
there.
crazy. We were like, whoa. And then, so after that, when there's extra time, it's 2 15-minute periods. And then after that goes the penalties. So in the first 15 minutes of extra time, Lionel Messi scored. Ball crossed the line. The defender was standing in the goal. It was there. He was placed right, but he was in the goal, so like a foot behind. And the ball crossed the line. He cleared it. The ball fully went in.
3-2.
3-2. Crazy. 3-3. Mbappe scored it. Right? Was it another penalty?
Yeah. It was a handball.
And a handball, yeah.
The defender basically he did this and threw his arm out. I don't know why he did that. When he turned, he left his arm out like this. And
that was
PK.
in the second 15-minute period. So both extra times are the game is tied
And
up
then
again.
the goalie saved it last 10 seconds
That was
of the second 15.
a crazy
The
goal.
goalie saved a one-on-one. Essentially, it was a one-on-one.
Yeah, it was a one-on-one. Yeah.
I mean, he had people right there, but as far as like between him and the goalie, it was a one-on-one.
The goalie came out, made himself as big as he could.
Yeah, and he
I
saved
think
it with his leg,
Yeah,
his
with
left leg.
with his left leg, like the knee area.
Yeah.
And
Honestly, I was
man.
watching that back, and he could have passed Mbappe, and they would have scored.
I don't know. He probably could have.
He could have.
I don't know what angle you're watching it from, but he could have just chipped the guy too.
Yeah, but the ball's moving a little too fast.
I don't know, but that's 3-3. All right, he just literally made that save, and like 20 seconds later, they blew the whistle. So now it goes to penalty kicks.
That would have been so sad for Argentina losing like
That would
that.
have been so sad. So penalties go, and the way that penalties work is 5-5. Both teams will go by a flip of a coin. It's who goes first. Then whoever makes the most out of the 5 win. And if, say for instance, we're talking about we keep going extra time. If those two go is tied after the 5 kicks are taken from each team, then it's sudden death. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. All right. So in the 5, France lost the coin toss. I think they went first,
Yep.
and then
I think they did.
I don't know. They could have won the coin toss and chose to go first. I don't know how that worked out.
I think
I wasn't
Messi won
there.
the coin toss and he picked the side. I feel like.
I don't know, but France went first. Mbappe took it. He scored it. Messi went. He took it. Then France ended up going again. They missed their second PK, and it went down from there. They missed 2 in a row. Argentina made theirs, and Argentina. I can't remember the guy's name who won it. He was number 4, I think, for Argentina. But he scored it, and honestly, I felt the whole world shake. I thought it was an earthquake. I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
All right, watch this. Play this, and tell me if y'all are at home. Watch the save. He could have passed Mbappe.
Yeah, Mbappe and Mbappe did. If you know what this is when you're playing soccer, it means like you should have passed it here,
Yeah.
like right here, and that's what he did in the video. Afterwards, he was
Yeah.
like, "That would have been crazy." Honestly, if they would have lost out there because of that, Argentina, that really would have been a terrible way.
Yeah,
lose.
they was up the whole game.
The whole game.
They played really bad the second half. Not the whole second half, but towards the end. And then definitely those last 20 minutes of regulation time. They
Yeah.
were just playing.
Yeah, I think just France, they had that 2-0 lead is crazy. They
Yeah.
always say it's like, hey, it's the biggest one because, like, if you're up 2-0 and someone scores, you have, like, a negative reaction to an extent, naturally. And by you scoring, you naturally have, like, a positive reaction. So, like, it's 2-1. Now the game's on. Can you tie it up and push them lower again and you gain more? Or are they going to tie it? Are they going to score again and then push you back down?
Back where you started at.
Yeah. So it's a crucial moment, and France just got that momentum, and they literally it was 1 minute later. That's the craziest thing. Like they scored 2 goals. Mbappe did 2 goals in 2 minutes in the World Cup final
Yeah.
against Argentina, and then he scored the 3rd goal. So he had a hat trick at the World Cup. Mbappe did. Like
I mean, it was
It's
it was
crazy.
just a crazy game, especially
wild game.
especially when you consider the fact that Argentina lost their first game of the World Cup to
Mhm.
Saudi Arabia,
Saudi Arabia.
2-1, and that was an early game. That was a 5 a.m. game
5 a.m.
Eastern
game.
time.
I didn't even wake up for it. I was like Argentina.
I
gonna
woke up
smack them.
and I like stood in the living room and I like looked at everyone's room. I waited for like alarms to go off. I heard nothing and I was like, I'm going to bed.
That's funny.
No one woke up, so I went back to bed.
Oh man.
But I was up. I was ready. I'm glad I didn't watch it though, because that would have been like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
glad I woke up at like 8 o'clock to watch the next game because it was just too early for me. Like I love Argentina, but I just literally just thought they were going to kick their A.
yeah.
And
I think I don't know
Man.
what games, what teams, with the exception of Spain, have lost their first game and won the World Cup. They might be the only ones, but in 2010, Spain also lost their opening match and then went on to win the World Cup. And then we
Yep.
had the same situation with Argentina, lose the first game, group stage, win the World Cup. I don't know any other instances, but as far as recent years, that happened in 2010 and then this year.
Yeah, 12 years later. Crazy game.
It was a really good game. And now we have the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Playing.
It's like literally today, Man City's taking on Arsenal
When's PSG's
in the
first
EFL
game?
Cup. PSG's first game.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
I kind of want to watch. I don't really keep up with PSG, but I think that'd be a fun game to watch. Just to see like
PSG.
how the
The-
chemistry with everyone is right after the World
Yes.
Cup, especially with Messi and Mbappe.
So December 28th, Wednesday, 3 p.m.
6 days. Huh.
Yeah. So they play against Strasbourg. But what I saw is that Messi apparently got a 1-year added extension to his contract.
Hmm.
And then is like Argentina just beat France. France owns the league, or the league that Messi plays in is called League One, the French league.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the top division. And I mean, France, they're all heartbroken.
Yeah, I saw someone
and
at a
it's
bar
just-
put like a Messi jersey, his PSG
Yes.
jersey on the
Yeah.
ground.
And then people were like, hey, why, like, clean your feet before you step in. Like I don't know, it's just like you said, it'd be interesting to watch the game to see like how the chemistry of everything because it is going to be interesting in terms of like how Mbappe plays and how Messi plays and I don't know. I don't know. If I was him, I would have gotten the 1 year extension
Why is that?
just because I would have went someplace new. I
I
mean, it
don't
depends
know.
on. I would have waited to figure out because he now has the opportunity to win the Champions League with PSG just because he's there, Neymar's there, Mbappe's there, like two MVPs basically of the two best teams in the world are going to be in the Champions League and they're on that team, you know.
Yeah.
So like he can stay and try to win it again, but I don't know.
So-
He's just securing the check. Really.
So next World Cup, obviously, I'm rooting for Mexico to win first, and then if Mexico can't win, I'd want Japan to win. Also, really, very unlikely. Assuming Japan goes through, Mexico already goes through automatically because they're a host country essentially. So it's the U.S., Mexico, and Canada will go through. If neither of those win, another super crazy situation. I hope Ronaldo is still playing somehow, and he's actually playing. You know, not sitting out. And Portugal wins. I think that'd be really cool.
That'd be wild.
I mean, that'd be even crazier.
He'd be like 41,
Yeah.
42.
I think he could
40,
do it.
How old is he right now?
Yeah, he's like 37, I think.
Yeah, so 41.
36 or 37.
He won't. I mean, this World Cup, he wasn't playing. Like, what makes you think? I mean, it would be wild for him in 4 years' time to be
I think
at that level because
I think if he adapts to playing a different position, right? He doesn't have the speed like he used to, right? So he shouldn't be trying to play a position. He's not the same player, obviously, right? His main thing was like his speed for the most part. You know what I mean? So he needs to adapt to playing a different position.
That's how you saw him,
What do you mean?
like for his speed.
That's how most people know him as far as like what he's
mean-
excels at. You know what I mean? Like that's what he was known for. I mean, look at he had the Nike commercial long time
always
ago
saw
when
he
I was in middle
I
school.
thought he was good for like just shooting from distance, just shooting.
Yeah, for that too. But I remember it was again, I think it was in middle school or like early high school. But it was a commercial. I think what they called the Vapors, whatever the Nike
those
shoe
green
is
shoes?
with Ronaldo. Yeah, they were like the first gen, right? I remember watching the commercials when they first came out. I want to say they were like the first laces, the first shoes in general that had no laces. Like Nike did that. I think
Yeah.
they introduced that. You know what I mean? Everyone does it now. And this was like 2007, 2008, something like that. So I would have been in middle school. Anyways, it was a commercial and he was like racing a Bugatti. Do you remember that or no?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That was like super old. Like that's like, you know, his
Okay.
speed. They were saying like he was like, as far as like, it was a takeoff type thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Obviously he wouldn't win in the long run,
Like
but
lightning fast.
I think he like tied with it or beat it in a very
I remember
short
the commercial.
distance.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but he definitely has lost his speed. He's a
Yeah,
lot
I mean
slower.
Messi too, but Messi's
Messi
like
too.
changed his play a little
He's
bit.
adapted to a different position. Yeah.
But he was never really like. I mean, he was known for his speed as well, but that wasn't like what made him. You know what I mean? It was like his vision
yeah,
that
his
makes
vision.
him.
I mean,
Ronaldo's-
his speed as well, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
'Cause
saying. But I'm
yeah.
saying his main, like what he's like, he excels at compared to other people is his vision. I feel like
Yeah, I would say dribbling.
that too.
Yeah.
You think he's
Like
better?
speed.
He's a better dribbler than most, and he has a
I mean,
A
I think dribbling is his
vision.
best attribute.
yeah. He's pretty good. His vision's really
The way he
good.
just holds the ball. I mean, his vision and they both. I mean, they all go hand in hand.
Yeah.
To an extent, you know. But
His playmaking ability
yeah, he's a
is
playmaker.
definitely top
Yeah,
tier.
if Ronaldo was more of a playmaker,
Maybe he
and-
adapts to that. Maybe he realizes
Yeah, maybe.
it. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Probably
I mean,
not,
from the
though.
looks of it, he's finna go to Saudi Arabia. So
Yeah,
who knows?
if he goes there, he's definitely
Not
not.
gonna be in the Champions League.
Yeah.
because they don't compete at all. Like he's different competition, different level. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it would have been cool to see them in the finals. I don't even know if it would have lined up properly.
You know what's crazy? I thought they posted that on their Instagram page. Them playing chess,
Mhm.
right? But
It was just a thing for Louis Vuitton. I don't think they posted it.
okay. Well, it might have been Louis Vuitton who did it. I don't know.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was on each of their own Instagrams because I looked it up and they had like because I wanted to see who had more likes,
Mm-hmm.
and it was actually Ronaldo who did.
They both have the photo.
But I looked last night and they both took it down, or it's just not there anymore.
Maybe it was just a deal. They had to have it up for like a week
Yeah,
type stuff.
yeah, maybe.
There's no reason to keep it, especially after the World Cup.
Yeah, like maybe like whoever actually run, because I don't think they run their own Instagram.
I think they do.
I don't know. They probably like somebody manages it, someone posts, and he just tells them what to post. Like, hey, post this. Put
I
this.
don't know. For some people, some celebrities, it definitely is like that.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's a great deal of them that have their own stuff.
I was looking last night. I was trying to read like the comments, the captions and stuff, and I was like, I don't know. It could be his personal, like Lionel Messi's. I was like, also it could be like,
Yeah.
could be run by somebody. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they might have said something about it
Yeah,
in the past.
you remember
but
about that Kylie Jenner was apparently the most liked photo, and then they got taken over by the egg.
now it's
and
messy.
now it's Lionel Messi's photo.
Yeah, yeah. It's not even a
Before-
single photo. It's like it's a reel of photos, which
Yeah.
is crazy because it just seems odd. I don't know. I've never seen like, I don't know. I guess because the other ones are just the one photo.
Mhm.
Now it's like a collection of photos.
Yeah, he had like 9 more behind it. Yeah. What are you saying? Like, wait, why? How's that odd in terms of like most liked?
I don't know. It's just different because the last one was like
Which is just
was
one
a single photo. Kylie
Yeah.
Jenner's was a single photo, and this is, the
Yeah.
collection or reel, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, just a collection, like a dump. I don't know. What? A fan?
The fan, the fan is a little loud, but no, my nose. Like I said, I'm sick, man. Javi got me sick.
Man, I don't know what happened. I woke up the other day.
He was sick first, so that's why I'm saying he got me sick.
Yeah.
Basically,
I mean, I don't know if it was actually me first. I don't know where I got sick from, but
he's still you're still a little congested
I'm a
too.
little congested. I am.
I was better. I think I was better yesterday than I am today. Like I feel like I got better.
Yeah, but I feel fine though. Like I might be congested, but
I don't know. Yeah. Oh well.
anyways,
it is what it is.
I just woke up one day the other night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. My nose was just running. Like
It just wasn't.
no, I like that. It was kind of cool. Yeah, all of them different, right?
Yeah, but
They're yeah, like my nose, it wasn't like stuffy. It was just running, like the liquid was just pouring out my nose. And I was trying to sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy.
yeah.
Hey, what you lot, Mark?
This man stays trying to copy me, bro.
Coke?
Always trying to copy me.
Dead.
Well, look,
he trying to copy me with a black T-shirt, bro. Come on, man.
all I wear is like
Come
black
on.
shirts and dark
That is
stuff.
wild. We got behind my head. We got 2 books. I actually got to take this down.
No.
No,
What you doing, bro?
it's
You
going-
stole like 10 of my books.
All right, so you want to keep it up here then? That's fine.
Well, I want my other books back first. You stole like 10.
No, I'll read them.
You haven't. No one reads 5 books, 10 books at once.
I only
you have like
borrowed
5.
3.
Nah.
Yes.
I have to go back and look because I don't even know. I know you took a good bit.
No.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm done. I need to go blow my nose or something. So, adios.
Hey. But yeah, feel a lot better though.
That's good. That's good. Bless up.
We all going. Who's going with that little seasonal sniffle.
Yeah. This is the
yeah.
first time I've been sick on the podcast, I think. So I'm kind of straight. I mean, not really. 25 weeks,
Yeah, 25 weeks. That's
half
like,
a year without being sick. Some people are never sick. I mean, I'm not really sick.
Mm-hmm.
I looked pretty bad 2 days ago, but I mean, I'm not that bad.
You did look really rough. So did
It's
Sophia.
because I had like a headache. I had such a bad headache. It was like a sinus headache mixed with everything.
Yeah, Sophia looked sick too. I was like,
Yeah.
dang.
She looked a little crack baby.
Yeah.
She was pretty sick looking.
Yeah, it's just crazy with how the body like.
It's a machine, man.
Yeah,
It's just
it's-
crazy. It's like I don't know, that's another topic. That'll be if I get in this, it'll be 20 minutes. But
All right, we're talking.
Yeah.
We're gonna start the next episode with how the body is a machine. We're gonna
how
talk about the body.
sure, we'll do that.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas in 3 days. So Merry Christmas. Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Crip.
Okay.
Peace
Adios.
out. It's out.